Yeah, first of all, I feel really blessed, and then I feel really relieved. I'm very proud of the guys. You always say it after a win, but I am because we really adjusted the game plan to the conditions tonight. I thought we were tactically very astute. We asked them for physicality, a lot of discipline, which I thought was brilliant tonight, and to execute. And a few things we worked on work. So I'm really proud of the boys. I think when it was 20-all, it was a big character test for us because they came really back at us from nowhere. We were one person down and the crowd got in behind them. So I feel relieved. Could have gone either way, but I think we were tactically very well. And great defence, great all-round performance. So I think we can work from this.
Where above all did you think the game was won and lost today?
I just thought that we used our chances better, but by saying that, I thought the one we didn't kick out when we were 7 men, they kicked to the corner, they scored 2 tries. When they were 7 men, we missed the corner flag, and I thought that's going to be the difference in the game. But luckily we came back from that. I thought we were great in our defence and tactically much better than the previous game, and could have gone either way. But I thought our set pieces were brilliant for tonight, and we applied a lot of pressure on our defence and applied a lot of pressure all round and forced them into errors. And I think that was probably the difference. We really put pressure on them, and for me the main difference between last week and this week was the breakdown. We were much more clinical at the breakdown. We knew what to expect. We knew England is same as Ireland at the breakdown, very physical, and we had to clean better. So still a lot of improvement, but it's a good start for us. I think the breakdown for me was a big difference.
How important was Charles Burger's try? England had the momentum. You scored 2 quick converted tries, and then within 3 or 4 minutes.
Yes, that was a strange piece of rugby there. Suddenly we were building the innings, and suddenly the whole game changed, and the shape of the game changed. So I think that was a vital try to come back, because I just sensed that the whole momentum swung. Suddenly, we were way ahead. Suddenly they right back into the game, and the crowd got behind them. And I think that try was a big call, but I think that probably won the game for us.
You would obviously have expected that kind of performance from your forwards, but the halfbacks, on the back of that forward, it really turned the screw. I know Pat missed it. He showed his PMT with that drop goal.
Yes, sometimes you're lucky. You work hard and things work out. We've worked really hard on the drop goal for the last 2 weeks, and also the small little kicks, and Patrick is very good with that. But I thought Kubas was superb. We had 2 charge downs, but England is probably the best in the world at putting pressure on the 9. But the way he controlled the game, he's still a youngster. It's his first test start in very difficult conditions and wet conditions, and he really turned him with the boot, made some great tackles and got us some quick balls. So he was a revelation at 9, and I don't want to take anything away because Andre is also a great player and Ogie as well. I think that was a difference tonight. But we always wanted to go more tactical into this game, and it worked tonight for us.
Did Pat answer some of your prior questions?
Pat's always played well for us end of year, specifically this weather. I think I'm not good with stats, but if I remember, I think we've won every single game that he's played here. So maybe he shows something there. But yes, he's a very level-headed guy. He took the right option, especially with the drop goal as well. And he's he's got a calm influence on the team. Although he's only 24, he's almost 50 test matches, so he's really improved, and I'm very happy with him. He's been training well the last 3 weeks. I've said that a few times, so I'm really happy for him. It was the right type of game for him. Very wet, difficult conditions under pressure, and he showed that he's a match winner.
That first half, I think in 28% territory, it seemed like you're almost waiting for him to make mistakes. Is that a fair way of looking at what happened in the first 40 minutes?
Yeah, I think last week we had all the ball, and we've learned from that. I think you need to balance. England really came at us and wanted to, really start well, put us under pressure, which they did. I just thought our defence was awesome then, and also our discipline. It would have been way different if they had scored 1 or 2 tries and it was on the card. So they really came at us, but I think what we did brilliantly is you have to play great rugby in these conditions without the ball as well. And that's what happened, put them under pressure. And the difference between this week and last week was that we used every single opportunity, not just when we had the ball. You have to attack with the ball as well, or without the ball. So that was great. We used every single opportunity, and it could have gone either way, but I'm just happy that we went our way tonight.
Is that what makes the difference in the really tight games, being clinical?
Yes, we've, like I said last week, I don't want to keep on referring, but I'm doing that, but we didn't keep the ball, didn't have respect for the ball. This was even a wetter game. We knew we had to adjust, and I thought we were clinical tonight. We took the right decisions. I thought in first half we built the innings, and I thought we were really building up a score. suddenly they came back with 2 tries from nowhere. But you need that. That's going to be the finals, the World Cup finals like this, where you have, it's a ding-dong battle. At 20 all, probably they had all the momentum and the crowd behind them to come back and win is a big effort and a big character test that the guys came through, and credit to the captain.
England have lost 5 in a row now. Should England fans be playing to worry, or do you think that?
I don't think so. It's very difficult talking about other teams, and it's not, it's probably not my place. But the last 3 games we played them was a draw. We've won with 1 point, and tonight with 3, and the All Blacks as well. So it's just a matter of time. They need some luck, and when the luck comes, you get the confidence. We've been there probably in our first year. Every single game we've lost by 3, even especially against the All Blacks. And then you need luck, and sometimes you make your own luck, and then you get momentum again. So they're a quality side. With all due respect, to play the All Blacks 4 times in a row and then South Africa, it's a tough ask, and probably take us out of the equation. But it's tough playing the top 3 sides in the world, playing each other for 5 games in a row. And we also would have been under pressure. That's what we found in the championship as well. So I think they're a quality side, and they will be better for this. I really believe they will have a great World Cup, and I really believe they can be a team in the final, and hopefully we can meet them in the final at Twickenham.
John, you said in the week that we're probably half a second of the place against Ireland. What was the difference this time around? You guys were really in their places and you were urgency and energy.
Yeah, we were half a second quicker. I think that was the big difference for us between last week and this week was our intensity and our reaction to every single phase of play. Mentally we showed up this week, and I think that's what was lacking last week. We had good first phase possession last week. We had the majority of territory and possession, and we couldn't manage to win the game. We actually got blown off the park. Whereas this time around, defensively, I thought we were outstanding in the opening phases of the game, and probably the whole of the first half. Even though we didn't get the ball, we were in control of the game in the way that we defended. That shows attitude and certainly not a lack of aggression and physicality. So very pleasing in that regard.
Sean, also, last week you didn't protect the ball, you did a lot of things wrong, and you turned it around this week and you improved all those things. Is that pleasing? You learn from those mistakes?
Great station.
I'm going to say again, we had the majority of possession last week. Even though we did turn the ball around, we had the majority of the possession, and this week, it did come down to the way that what we did with the ball when we had it. It's quality possession rather than percentage of possession that counts, and I thought we did pretty well tonight. It was a pretty basic game in the fact that yes, there were a lot of tries scored, but it was the ball didn't go much further than the 10-12 channel. And credit must go to our forwards in the work that they put in, their work rate and being clinical in that department. So sometimes you have to fight it out like we did tonight in difficult wet conditions, but our execution was certainly much better tonight.